Okay, so today is the 28th of March. It's 7:48 right now. I woke up a little bit earlier because I had a lot of markups that I needed to catch up on because, as stupid as it sounds, last week I was sick again. So I needed to catch up on some markups that I needed to do. And I still have 2 markups and daily recaps that I need to catch up on. And today, this day in the life is going to be a little bit different just because I'm going to get going to the coffee shop right after filming this intro, and then I want to watch 3 ICT videos. I'm going to do that in the coffee shop. I'm currently in month 7, and then I want to finish the goal setting for Q2 of 2023. And still today I'm going to update the Notion templates because Notion just released a new feature that allows basically everything to be more interactive. So that's something that I want to do. So let's see if I can finally have a productive day now that I'm filming a day in life. Let's go to the coffee shop. Right before that, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at on the charts, and then let's go. Okay, so we are back in the Kimmel headquarters. I basically haven't entered in any trades on my live account, but I did enter in a few trades on the challenge account. Now, price is extremely messy. Like, this is the entry, and the entry is very messy, but it's a play on the DXY and on the daily candle on euro dollar finishing bullish, possibly targeting the highs. In terms of what I've already done for the day, so I've watched 1 ICT video, so I still need to watch 2 of them. I've organized the goals of around what I wanted to do for Q2 of 2023, which part of it includes this YouTube channel, so make sure to stick around. I was looking all around Lisbon for finally a coffee shop that I would be comfortable in and that it's cozy, and I think I found that, so that's good. But I haven't been productive in a long time, and I mean productive because I've been hitting the dopamine button yet again. You've heard me saying this a million times. I've been hitting that quite a bit, but I need to get back into that discipline side of Kimmel. So that's interesting to be going through this. I guess that will be maybe in the future a video of how I overcame this, but first I need to overcome it. So right now it's 20 past 12. I'm looking to see how the trade develops. I will keep you updated throughout the day, and soon I'll be going to eat at a restaurant with a friend, but I don't know if you're coming along for that. But right now I'm going to watch another ICT video, and then I'll see what time it is. So now we have price on the DXY reacting to the 1 hour fair value gap and order block, which is not too good, being that my position on EU still has a little bit to run before it goes to my take profit, just right there, which is also the 1 hour fair value gap. I do believe it might run there, but now that the DXY has pulled back into this fair value gap, I do see a potential for price to pull back a little bit, even if it's to break it afterwards. But I will have to weather maybe a bigger pullback right here before the trade going to take profit. But we'll see how price develops. Right now on the 5-minute, it seems like we are still on a clear uptrend. Until this gets broken, then I'm not too worried, and if it does get broken after sweeping all of these highs that were here on the left, then maybe we'll reassess and possibly take some shorts. But for now, my trade is trailed to a little bit above break even, so we'll see how price develops. Okay, so I just got back home. It is indeed 6 p.m. now. One thing I have to say is that I took a trade on euro dollar. I didn't take 1, I took 3. So I was the meme of The Big Short, where the guy was like, I'm jacked to the tits. Like, that was me. At no point I had more than 2.5% risk on the table. So I entered in a first position that was a 2% risk trade. Then I entered in 2 more positions that were a 1% risk trade. So there came a point where I had a exposure of, I think, 70 lots, and this is on a 200k challenge. And it came a point where I was 2% away of passing the challenge. Now this is an exercise for you. Where do you think that the 2% away was? Obviously, I was 2%. So this was the final take profit needed in order to pass the challenge. And to me, this was like, okay, it's possible since there is this 1 hour fair value gap that is in line with this order block right there. The problem is that the DXY was right here at this fair value gap with this breaker. And so I was like, it is possible that this is not going to work. So the trade ended up reversing me all the way. So it was running, I guess 7%. I think the trade was running 7% and it took me out for break even. Now, would I have done this on the live account? Absolutely not. There were no trades for me in the live account, but the way that I trade the live account is different from what I trade in the challenge. Now, is this sustainable? No, I don't recommend people doing this, by the way. I had the bias, I had the order flow on my side, I had everything that I really needed in order to be confident in taking this long. And that's why, well, I took the long. And if I really look at it, so the way that I wanted to manage was with down close candles. So right here, the management could have been below this, but the problem is I was way too over leveraged, so that full pullback would mean that I would have taken like a 2% loss, I think. And so I was like, okay, no, let's remove risk from the table. And I guess that's the problem with over leveraging, right? But yeah, that's perfectly fine. This is what I expect to happen when I'm trading this way. It's fine. It was basically a break even. But yeah, now price is still respecting the order flow, which is kind of unfortunate. I would want to maybe position myself still in a long because I'm expecting the highs to go. But right now I still have to watch one ICT video. Actually, I need to go to the gym, and today we're going to do legs because you guys want to see me squatting. Why is that? Why do you want to see me squat? And then I just need to think about the goal setting a little bit better, and then I'm good for the day. But first, the most important part is going to be watching the ICT video. So that's what I'm going to do. And after the B-roll, maybe I'll go to the gym in the middle. I'll break down the trade that I took, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day develops. But right now, watching ICT. Bye. Legs. Okay, so this is after gym session, this is after shower, this is after everything. So for the end of the day, euro dollar ended up basically tapping the possible take profit right there if it wouldn't have gone to break even. But I'm fine with how the day went. Now I still need to be a little bit more productive, and I still have to do the markups, and I still have to do the recap. And okay, you know what? I'll pop the markup in the description if you guys want to see that, because I always record one. So right now I'm going out for dinner, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do all those processes and finish the goal that I haven't finished yet. So if I go onto my goal setting tab, I have watch 3 ICT videos, done. Get up to date on markups. I haven't done that yet, so gotta do that today. Finish preparing Q2, going to do that still today, and update the Notion. Oh my god, there was a lot of things that I didn't do. But you know what? I'll sleep a little bit less today. Well, I won't sleep a little bit less. I'll go to sleep a little bit later today. So this is going to be a little bit longer. Okay, so this is the markup for the 28th of March of 2023, and let's get into it. So, okay, today is the next day. It's currently the 29th of March and it's 9:41. Today, I basically breached the daily drawdown rule by $10. I didn't. I also entered in one live trade that resulted in a 1% loss, which is perfectly fine. I can run through the trade quickly before we get into the outro. But yeah, basically this week I've only taken -1 until now. Currently at +7R for March. At least that's what I think. I'm getting ready for the second quarter. I finished updating all the Notions templates that I wanted to finish, so if you want to check that out. And if you already have it, by the way, you always have free updates, so once in a while if you check the link you can see if there's anything different. But yeah, Notion template has been updated, Q2 goals have been set. I still need to set the goals for March. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I finished all the ASR, I finished all the markup, so that's really good to get momentum into the first quarter, where I'm going to go ham on reviewing everything that was done in the first quarter. If you guys want me to do a day in the life where I am doing this review, let me know in the comments. But right now, let's just jump quickly into the -1 that I took, and then we go to the outro. Okay, so basically the first thing that I can say is that the bias on the daily was not very clear, but the reason I took this trade was because the DXY was so clear. We had the tap of this 1 hour fair value gap, sweep of the low, impulse up. And right here on the Aussie, that was looking very bearish. It was looking very heavy compared with Euro dollar, which you can see right here. During the morning, Euro dollar didn't do basically anything. It even impulsed up while Aussie dollar was impulsing down. So Aussie dollar was looking heavier than Euro dollar was. So I decided to take Aussie dollar. So we have a sweep of the high, tap of this 1 hour fair value gap right here, tap of this fair value gap, sweep of the high, market shift, move back up, market shift, fair value gap, order block, fair value gaps here at the top. And so because there was a lot of confluence and this was just a quick 1 to 2, I decided to take the trade, even though I then wasn't really too confident with the fact that people that I respected were taking the opposing part of this trade. So I wasn't really too happy about that. But what can I say? Like, I need to stick to my plan and I can't let myself get too affected by other people's opinions, right? So took the trade, ended up running almost 1 hour and then just completely reversed on me and impulsed up, swept this high and impulsed back down. That was the trade that I took this week on the live account. We still have Thursday and Friday to trade, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And to finish off this video, I just think it's very important for you to know that we are at the end of Q1 of 2023. Review everything that you have done in Q1 of 2023. Review your trades, review your behavior, review your habits, review all that, because instead of looking at your trading from a month-to-month basis, or even on a trade-by-trade basis where you're like, oh my god, this is not working, this is not working, let the quarter play out and then review the data on the trades that you've been taking, because if you're constantly changing the edge, you're changing the set of probabilities. So I think I basically finished the quarter in double digits, which again is great, even though my January was negative. So if I was changing things from the get-go, then I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So make sure to do these type of reviews on a quarterly basis instead of a weekly or a trade-by-trade basis. Really let your edge play out, and that's it. So that's why, to me, setting quarterly goals, doing quarterly reviews is very important. I don't put that much emphasis in weekly and monthly reviews, but I put a lot of emphasis in quarterly reviews. So hope this helps. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week.